Hey, this is LeAnne with the Expert Real Estate Team. So in this section of our Lake Robinson driving tour, we're going through Lanfords Pointe, which is a neighborhood that was probably in the mid to late 90s, early 2000s. Houses in there go from the high 2s to probably about 6 or 7 if they're on the water. There's only $110 a year dues, and they've got street lights, but there are no amenities. But it's a really nice neighborhood of custom homes. So let's check it out. Okay, the next subdivision we're headed to is one called Lanfords Pointe. And it was a neighborhood that was developed in the 90s. Again, you've got some lakefront houses, some off-water houses. They range anywhere from the 280s all the way up to about 600. And this is Lanfords Pointe. Actually, these houses aren't in the signage, but they are within the neighborhood. And you'll have a mixture of vinyl sided and brick, and the dues in this neighborhood are only $110 a year. They do have street lights in the neighborhood. So we're turning on to Cove Harbor. And we're going to go through this little intersection. And we've got 208 and 209 Cove Harbor. 208 is here on our right. It recently sold for $337, and it was just over 2,800 square feet. And then 209 is not right beside it, but is actually for sale. And it is this one right there. It's kind of cattywampus on the lot, but it's a pretty home. They are asking $545. It's on the water. So let's go check out Clearwater Court next. That's the house up here, or the road up here to our left. Street number. Number 6 is on the market for $350,000. That is this one. Don't know why they don't have a sign, but they're on the market for $350,000. And 10 Clearwater. Oh, excuse me. I was looking at the wrong thing. 6 Clearwater back there just closed for $281. I'm sorry, I had them mixed up. 10 Clearwater, which is, let's back up. That is this one, the brick one.
they went for $338,000, and I'm assuming that brick, it looked like they had a pool back there too, so I think it had a lot more bells and whistles than its neighbor, but they are two recent sales on the street. And again, this is such a good little neighborhood, so family oriented. It's one of those neighborhoods where your neighbors are there if you want to see them, but they'll leave you alone if you don't. So I like those neighborhoods. And then the only road, no, we've got one other road in here I forgot to show you. I forgot about it. Get you a little, not cocked around there. We've got Blue Water, which I don't have any comps to tell you about, any recent sales to tell you about on Blue Water, but the houses on our right, starting about right here, are on the water. Shore. I don't have any comps on this street to show you, or Landshore, I mean. I don't have any solds to tell you about on this street, but this is kind of the point, if you will. So these houses are on big water, meaning you can see a lot, a long way. But just gorgeous views, gorgeous houses, quiet living. And then we're back on Blue Water Trail. Houses on the right are on the lake. One thing about Lake Robinson that I didn't tell you is they have a thing all the way around the perimeter of the lake on the shore that the Army Corps of Engineers owns it, if you will. So for instance, at my house, I only have 6/10 of an acre that I own, but because of the 900-foot water line, it's like I've got this big backyard, so it's like I'm on an acre, and it's wooded and it's pretty, and we can't cut any trees down. So again, that's when you're riding up the lake, that's where you get that peaceful, wooded, you know, established feel. So, and I know you see as I ride around, everybody waves at you. Everybody here's so nice. We're gonna head over and look at Lake Vista Court. This is another house that's on the market that I'll show you. 6, Lake Vista. Sold several houses on this street. Okay, it is here on our right. It's $350,000. It's a pretty place. And once I turn around in this cul-de-sac, that's about it for Lanfords Pointe. If this looks like a neighborhood that you and your family might be interested in, or if you see a house that you might be interested in, call me up and I'll go knock on their door and see if they'll sell it to you. So I am okay with that. Nothing wrong with that.
I hope you enjoyed the driving tour of Lanfords Pointe. If you like what we're doing, subscribe to our channel below, and we hope to see you on the next video.